all the three major indexes, they had their single biggest losses in a day since 2020. So what does that mean? Investors reacted to this as to how they reacted to COVID. And why? Because they think some of the same things that happened during the pandemic could be borne out because of these tariffs. Higher inflation. JP Morgan is projecting a percentage point to 2 percentage point increase in prices, consumer spending slowdown, and then ultimately potentially leading to economic growth slowing down.
First of all, thank you to this reporter. I think that what you said was on target. You made it easy to understand for everybody. And it actually, what struck me about it positively was that it just shows this trend that's occurring. And this is where I want to take up and say, Mr. President, that trend is that when you unwisely applied your tariffs, now you're looking at a chain reaction, which is the tariffs to people losing their job, to inflation, to the economy slowing down in its growth, and then the loss of investments of over $1 trillion. Now, and that's just a few items. Let's get to part two. Then you have been saying consistently, and you've also said this through your press secretary, you've said that it'll only be for a little while. And my question about that is, how long is a little while? A little while has to be months, easily a year, because Apple said we're going to invest billions, I noticed that there wasn't a date that was included in that and a time frame and when they were going to be hiring people and how many. They talked about Hyundai investing billions or millions, whatever it was. But more importantly than that is what's the time frame? When are they going to start doing it? When are they going to hire people and how many thousands of people? Because that's what matters, Mr. President. People that are employed don't need, well, it won't be long. And then let's go to part three of this. You said that it was just a slight pain, just a little bit of pain. How is that fair to the farmers when they're already going to have to file for bankruptcy or they're going to already lose their farms? What are you talking about? What, and the small and medium businesses? And I think you have failed to say, well, we're going to get things fair. I mean, you're taxing, and that's really, let's be honest, what we're talking about taxing and these tariffs of countries that weren't even doing anything negatively to us. You're trying to get the debt lower. We all agree with that. You're trying to get the fraud out. We agree with that. The methods that you're using are not wise methods. That's why you have such a people disagreeing with you. Now let's go to part four. You have enough advisors that you've already heard that what you're making as a decision is a foolish, poor, unwise decision. You've already been told that. But it's like I want everyone to hear now, Mr. President, this is for you and I'm including everybody, that you are having fun doing this and you're being flippant about it and you're playing golf. And meanwhile, there are millions of us, Americans, United States citizens, millions of us, notice that including myself, unemployed that don't have a job. And you're saying it'll hurt just a little while, but you don't know how long that is. You don't want to be honest. So, what you're really doing is lying to us. Think about it, everybody. You've got groceries you need to buy, you have families, you need to pay your bills, whether that's rent, whether that's a mortgage, whether that's the car, whether that's the electricity bill, whether that's the water bill, and you have healthcare needs. And the list goes on, let's be honest. And we always have something that pops up that we don't expect. Yet the president is saying and he's going to go play golf. In the meantime, what about us? These are unwise decisions that the president has made knowingly. I just want everyone to think about that. Whether you are a constituent of the Republican Party or not, you're unemployed. And think about it this way, it was Democrats and Republicans that the United States government, by the thousands up to this day of April, has been laid off, with thousands more to come. Now add to that the thousands that corporations, due to these tariffs and due to the economy, have been laying off this year. This year. And you know that. So why are you supporting a president who does not support you, who does not believe to help you, and who has lied about a golden age and has lied to say, hey, I'm going to bring back prosperity. I'm going to bring more money than you've ever had in your pocketbooks. He lied to you. And you're stressed at home because of a liar.